Let's jump to Academy at Mansfield, Texas. So what you see here might not be on the shelf by the time you get here, but given the price, it might still be here because it's not very cheap. As you can see here, price for 22 long rifle and this $10 box for Norma. There's some 380 auto. It's back in stock. A couple of months ago, it's like there's nowhere to find 380 auto. Although I don't shoot 380 auto, I just like to see it in stock because a lot of people is looking for these stuff. $22 box for 380 auto. This is some insane price. Now, what are they charging for $17? It's a CCI Maxi Mag. And here's like the expensive Winchester WX Remington. Very kind of unreliable. Ammo for 22. They want $40 a box. You just go to Walmart if you want to look for 22. That's the most affordable place. But of course, you know, they always sell out 22 at Walmart. If you get real lucky, just, I don't know, just go in there and find every single day. You might get lucky and find a couple of boxes. Here's some 40 Smith & Wesson. What? That's not right. That's not the right price. Sierra 223, 55 grain. I like this stuff, but I like to see it, the price go down a little bit more before I stock it up. Because, you know, it's pretty accurate on my Daniel Defense rifle. Here's some Federal 223. I have a couple of boxes of those, but I haven't tested out the grouping yet. 350 Legend, I always see on the shelf, even through the bad times, because not a lot of people own that caliber. Here's some Monarch 223 brass for $13 a box, and some Winchester 223 Rim for $13 a box. Bass Pro want $14 a box for that. Some more 350 Legend, $15 a box. And the other 350 Legend hunting round for $33 a box. So more Winchester Legend, 350 Legend, 7.62 by 51, $25 box. Some Federal Gold Mash, Sierra Gold Mash, $30 box. I mean, on a good day, it used to be like $25 box for that. So yeah, the price has gone up. 223 Remington Aquila, $32 box for a box of 50 round. And some bulk pack Monarch ammunition brass, $60 a box. That's more than, after tax and everything, it's more than 60 round. 60 cents per round. Some Hornady 223 53 grain VMAX. Surprisingly, it's kind of accurate for such a low mass bullet. 53 grain. The standards are like 55 grain. And we have some Hornady Black 545 by 39. It's kind of starting to get pretty rare to find those stuff. And 380 Winchester X for days. 308 Win Remington Winchester. That's still on the shelf. The price is not the worst, but you know, it's doable. I mean, if you guys need 308, it's time to get some. Before it's sold out again. Here's some Norma. Usually I don't see this Norma brand on the shelf, but right now, yeah, it's getting back in stock. So Federal Winchester 308, $25 box. Seemed like 308 is going around $25 box. I mean, if you want cheaper, might want to check out Walmart for like just a couple of dollars cheaper, $2 or $3 cheaper. Hornady match, but I doubt Walmart have Hornady. Here's some more Federal 308. You know, they have 308 for days. You can choose any type of 308 here at Mansfield, Texas. $40 box for 308 here. This is some hunting round. Different grain. I don't own 308. Maybe eventually I'll own a big caliber like 308, but right now I don't feel the need to. My 224 Valkyrie is playing good enough for me at the moment. I'm not going for the elephant or anything like that. So here's a more expensive bulk pack Winchester M855 and M193. Let's go to a shotgun section and see what they have. Slugger, yes. For a couple of months, it's impossible to find any slug on the shelf. So here I see 3 boxes of slug Remington. I doubt it's gonna be here by the time you get here, but I don't know. You never know. Slug is very hard to find for a long time. Maybe around more than 6 months. Now it's starting to go back in stock, but the price is not, it's not going down anytime soon. Finding up a birdshot, 20 gauge, Federal, Estate, Buckshot, Dove, Remington Dove, Sure Shot, Federal, Field and Target, 12 gauge, 8 shot. Yeah, some pink. I don't know about that. The box is new, but the ammo is pretty much the same. It's just advertising gimmick. So 12 gauge per shot. Yeah, I'm starting to see some brand that I never saw before, like this Feather. Maybe it's just me. Monarch, yes please. I like Monarch. Pretty good brand. But I never saw Monarch in 12 gauge. This is my first time seeing Monarch in 12 gauge. So I'm not sure if they just get into the shotgun game lately. Maybe if you guys know that, put it down in the comment section. Have you ever seen Monarch in 12 gauge? Yep. Alright, let's fly to Academy at Arlington, Texas. This is a hot spot, and on a Friday they have plenty of ammo. They restock the ammo shelf. By the time weekend's over, maybe there's gonna be like half of what they got. It's sold out. So yeah, I got this on a Friday, I believe. And there's a whole bunch of people at the shelf. I didn't want to, just stand in front of them and just film everything. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of people. I just stand still and kind of look around and see what catches my eye. And they have a lot of ammo that the other location doesn't have, like the 45 ACP. As you can see here, Monarch Brass. I don't often see 45 ACP from Monarch, so they have that in stock. Bulk pack, 380 auto. Bulk pack. Look at 380 auto. Just ACP is just so expensive. $85. Is that a 100 round box? 200 round, okay. 200 round, it's doable, but still price too high for 380 ACP. Playing at 45 ACP, I doubt there's gonna be any left by the time weekend's over, because the weekend at Arlington Academy is you have to stand in a very, very long line. Now here, what catches my eye, this bulk pack 520 round from Monarch, full metal jacket for $230. Not a bad price, but it's not copper plated bullet, so give or take. I mean, if you just use it for range, then it'll be fine, but I don't think this is gonna last too long. They have a couple of spam can here. So yeah, you might want to head out to Arlington and grab a couple of these. But yeah, by the time you get there, they might not be there. Let's go to Shoot Point Blank in Arlington, Texas. Now, I don't often film a Shoot Point Blank anymore in terms of ammo because most of the ammo is overpriced. As you can see here, it's like a couple of dollars more than what Academy or Bass Pro charges, and in some cases, it's a lot more than a couple of dollars. But once in a while, you do find a diamond in the rough. That might be a good deal on a box of ammo. Like it's Midwest 223 20 round box for $12 a box. I mean, right now 223 they're going for like at least Academy price at $13 a box. Here's just a plain brown box MII system 556 M193 for $23 a box. Insane pricing. Like I said, I'm just gonna show you guys the local pricing for Shoot Point Blank. They used to have one of the best price during the pandemic, and then slowly it just gradually coming up in price, everything to a point they're charging like 100% over MSRP. That's how insane it is here in Shoot Point Blank. But once in a while I do find some good deal, but very hard to find any good deal on ammo. However, the firearm, they have way better deal than sometimes even Academy. And if you're one of the member, you have 5% off everything, even ammo. So take that into calculation. Here's some crappy Frontier 223 Ram. I stayed away from that because it's mil spec ammo, which means very inaccurate. Vehicle defense only some 308. As you see the price here, it's pretty insane. That's why they still have like a whole bunch of ammo on the shelf compared to everywhere. They used to have very good price, like for the maybe 4 or 5 months during the pandemic, and then after that they just raised the price to an insane amount. And they did start to drop a couple of dollars off, but still it's very unaffordable here. But they have all kind of ammo. However, they don't carry a lot of 10mm, I believe, and they do not carry 224 Valkyrie, which I do happily own. See, playing up 308 6 hour. Always good to see some 6 hour on the shelf. I love to see some 10mm 6 hour on the shelf, but those things are very hard to come by. Used to be $25 a box. Right now I can imagine people selling for like $35 a box. Some 50 BMG if you can afford to shoot that. So as you can see the price here, it's just day and night compared to Academy or even Bass Pro, which is already insane. 380 auto, $33 a box for home defense. 9mm 6 hour. That's too expensive. Now the only good deal here I see is the 147 grain 6 hour box. That's the only good deal I see there, which I did grab a couple of boxes last week. Some Fiocchi, Kiriko defense for days, but the only affordable ammo is the 6 hour 147 grain 50 round box for $40 a box. It's a hollow point. So if you need some defensive ammo, that might be a good option, but make sure you test it on your firearm because certain firearm doesn't like a certain type of ammo. So make sure if you're a new gun owner, make sure You test out the ammo before you depend your life on it. Make sure there's no jam or fail to feed, fail to fire, and stuff like that. Here's some MacTech. This MacTech used to be like dirt cheap, like $10 a box, $11 a box. Right now it's more than double the price. Critical defense, 10mm auto. That's what I like to see, but I don't like to see that price. Playing of 40 Smith, 44 Magnum right there. Arm score, it's supposed to be a dirt cheap ammo, but that's not a dirt cheap price. I don't know when the ammo price is going to go back down, but I doubt it anytime soon, because we have a pretty bad inflation here in 2021, 2020, 2021. There are still stuff that hard to find. But 9mm is going back on the shelf. Here's some 9x19 NATO, $35 a box. Could you imagine that? Mil spec ammo, just range ammo, $35 box. That's what Shoot Point Blank want to charge. They used to be very affordable. Right now it's just kind of like one of those places that doesn't want to sell any ammo per se. Six hour, I don't often see this box. 9mm. They want $40 a box, guys. $40 a box for 9mm 50 round box. Just range ammo. MacTech, that's like gun show price right there. $35 a box. It's kind of like a joke. I mean, that's what gun show usually charge. They charge you way too much. And for a period of time, people will go into gun show and pay an arm and a leg for ammo. Doesn't matter what price, they're gonna buy it at a gun show. Here's some made in Turkey ammo. $25 per box. I can't pronounce that, so good luck pronouncing that name. Yep, 9mm, made in Turkey. $25 box. Any takers? No. I rarely see people buying ammo at this location. Maybe 1 or 2 bucks, but they're not like hoarding in this location because the price is so insane now. People rather go to whichever location offer the best deal. Now, Ammo Inc. I never seen this type of box before. Sheller and billet, $40 a box. It's a crap ammo. I don't know why they think it's gold nugget. The ammo become a gold nugget now. Okay, so they lower price, $25 instead of $35 per box for Sheller and billet. And here's some more made in Turkey stuff. Adrenaline, something like that. Precision series, $35 box. Get out of here. And of course, Ammo Inc. Ammo Inc. ammo. They're everywhere. 45 ACP, $85 for a box of 130 round.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another video of ammo score. This week, I did score some pretty sweet stuff. So with no further ado, let's go and see what I got this week. So I managed to conjure up some 22 LR Federal from Walmart. These are killer deals. $21 and some change. So yeah, Walmart still have the best price, and it's sad to see Walmart catering to the liberal. They used to have handgun caliber and rifle caliber like 223 or 7.62 by 39, but they no longer carry those caliber because they caved in to the liberal, so they stop taking those ammo in. However, they still have 22 and a hunting round, 30-06, 308, and stuff like that. But Walmart always have the best price when it comes to 22, and these are pretty good deal. And consider it's a federal, it's more reliable than the Winchester white box. So yeah, that's Walmart. 3 limit still. They still have 3 limit per person. And what else? Now, 4 boxes of Monarch from Academy. Guess how much this costs? $7. Yes, still at a somewhat reasonable price. Consider the inflation win. So $7 all day long. I'll take this all day long. And of course, there's only a couple of boxes left. So limit 4 box, 7.62 by 39. Let's open this up for you guys to see the quality and stuff like that. Russian made, lacquer coated, Monarch, copper plated bullet, really good. I like a copper plated bullet as opposed to like aluminum plated or whatever. So that's that. What else? Also from Academy, 22 LR Federal. I think these are new to the market. I'm not really sure, but I've been collecting 22 long rifle for a very long time, and I've never seen this before. And it's pretty pricey. It's like $18. Yeah, it's not cheap. Because there's a reason for that. The inflation we're in. Plus, oh crap. Plus, I think Federal have to retool this ammo. As you can see there, they have to crimp the ammo. Never seen that before. It's kind of like this ammo is kind of like CCI 22 shot shell, which have a whole bunch of pellet inside the bullet, but Federal did something different. I'm not really sure here. Number 12 lead birdshot right there. So they cram that in and crimp it. So yes, around $18 a box. I don't know, but it's something new to the market. Just want to have like a box. Just want to have it, I'm not gonna be buying those things too much. And what else do I have? From Bass Pro, these days it's really hard to find anything from Bass Pro. So these are $17 from Bass Pro, which is a pretty good deal to be honest, because usually they came in like a small pack like this, 50 round for $10, around $10, and Bass Pro have the CCI Stinger for 100 round for $17. That's a pretty good deal. So I only grab 2. I should have grabbed 2 more, but I got something else. So here's a CCI Stinger. It's just a Stinger, just a normal Stinger. 1640 feet per second. Same thing as this old stock of mine. It's basically the same thing. It's nothing different about it. As you can see through there. So I scored 2 bucks. I'm not sure if they still have it today. This is what the CCI Stinger look like. Nickel plated case. Very good, very reliable. However, some 22 gun doesn't like high velocity stuff, so make sure you at least test your gun out to see if it like high velocity stuff. Don't stock up on these if your gun doesn't do too well on the high velocity. My Taurus TX22 doesn't like high velocity stuff like CCI Stinger, although it shoots, but when you suppress it, it it give out a lot of gas in your face. So yeah, be aware of that. So make sure you just buy maybe one box just to test out on your 22. Unless you have like a ton of 22, then one of those guns might be compatible with it. But if you have a Taurus TX22, it doesn't like 22 long rifle. So $17 a box, not bad. I might have to go there and get some more of these if they still have it. I'm not really sure because today is Sunday. I got that on, I forgot, it's like Friday or Saturday. I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a while. And last but not least, bulk pack herders, 500 round. I believe these are $170 for 500 round. I mean, this the 22 LR and the herders. That's like the only thing affordable, somewhat affordable at Bass Pro these days. I tend not to touch any other stuff unless I really need it, like a 38 special or something like that. But the herders has always come around, and they have the lowest price of 9mm, at least what I noticed. So yeah, 500 round. Guess how much it's gonna last me? Maybe one round to the range with my CZ Scorpion. But we're gonna save that for next time. And in case you want to see the ammo, now I have the other box of herders from last week, so you can just see the quality of the herders. Of course, the every manufacturer is lacking behind in terms of ammo quality these days because they're so behind on the ammo shipment that instead of cleaning, doing tumbling for the shells, they for like 20 minutes at a time, they're gonna cut that back in half. Well, just that's not how it goes, but you get the idea. Instead of washing the ammo for like half an hour, they're gonna cut it back for like 20 minutes or so, something like that. Maybe I could be wrong, but for some reason they look pretty dirty to me. So yeah, that's it for this week. And also, I got this shipped to me. I waited over 2 months for this. It's a Chris Vector key change. Shipped all the way from China, of course, because this is the only Chris Vector model that catches my eye. Now, I do own a Chris Vector 10mm. Maybe someday I'll show it to you. I'm so behind on my review, but this is so cool. Look at that. I mean, it's a die cast, all metal parts, all of it. Less than $12. Yeah, I got this right. And removable magazine, but it looks kind of weird. Weird magazine. But dang it. But it's cool nonetheless, like how cool that is. It's kind of big, but it's okay, It's like, I don't think I'll be putting on my keychain because it's so heavy and big. But cool to play around. Chris Vector always been one of my favorite sub gun. And yeah, that's it for this week. And what else? Now I've noticed that Bass Pro Academy, they're not budging on the price, so I don't think they're gonna lower the price anytime soon. So make sure if you're new to firearm, make sure you get like at least 500 round per caliber that you own. The sky's the limit, depending on your financial situation. You can buy as many ammo as you want. And for those people who still like waiting on the sideline and they don't have that much ammo, you might consider getting some, regardless of what the price is right now, because there's plenty on the shelf. And if you keep on waiting and waiting, and eventually you might not able to get any more ammo, such as this Russian-made 7.62 Super 39. You notice that the Slojo administration is banning import from Russia ammunition from Russia. So this might last for about maybe 6 months to a year, and you won't see this ammo on the shelf anymore. Yeah, we have a lot of anti-gun stuff going through this year, especially with the Russian stuff. So anytime you see some box of Russian ammo, you might want to consider getting a couple box. Just to put it on a sideline, and maybe a couple years later, this will become a relic that only be seen behind glass door. So yeah, you're not gonna be able to get this up. It's not like super reliable because it's steel casing, and it's lacquer coated. It could potentially stick to your gun and jam up, but you have to like really shoot a lot in order for that to happen. But it's pretty reliable for me so far. Uh, Maybe one every 200 round I got a fail to fire or something like that, but that's okay. It's for range ammo. It's not for precision ammo or something I depend my life on. Now, if I can depend my life on, it got to be have a brass casing at least, brass casing, so it's more reliable in terms of feeding and ejecting. But the steel casing, I mean, it's not bad for AK, but I've seen the steel casing for the AR is not very reliable. No matter which ammo you put it through, I mean, it's always jammed up. It's always something failed to feed or failed to extract. Yeah, so for the AK, it doesn't matter what casing you use. It's gonna be somewhat reliable. For AR, yeah, I prefer brass casing. So yeah, the price, man, is not going down anytime soon. I hope it go down soon so I can resume my range session right now. The last range session I had, it was to test out my Daniel defense, both firearm. So I'm probably gonna do another review on a Daniel defense 16-inch lightweight rifle, and then we'll go from there. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Remember, if anybody asks you, are you armed? Tell them no, you're armed AF. Signing out.